So we're gonna start with the problem and related SDG. So the problem consists of inadequate management of solid waste in public space in Monterrey, especially in La Macroplaza. Many people leave the trash outside the containers or ignore nearby waste, which cause visual pollution, bad odors, and health risks. This problem is mainly related to the Sustainable Development Goal 11 of the United Nations, Sustainable Cities and Communities, and also to SDG 12, Responsible Consumption and Production. Scientists seek to promote responsible habits and improve urban cleanliness.
Okay, so now we're going to talk about ethical and regulatory aspects. From an ethical perspective, the proposal promotes civic responsibility, respect for public spaces, and environmental care. In the regulatory field, it is based on laws and regulations such as the General Law for the Prevention and International Management of Waste, the General Law of Ecological Balance and Environmental Protection, the Environmental Law of the State of Nuevo León, and the Cleaning Regulation of the Municipality of Monterrey, which establishes the obligation to properly manage waste and prevent pollution. Impact on the worldwide. The contamination problem in Nuevo León reflects a much larger global dynamic. Most people are aware of the environmental crisis but consistently fail to take action. The SEOE project revealed that 60% of surveyed individuals choose to ignore trash on the ground, despite recognizing it as a problem. This behavior is not exclusive to Monterrey. It mirrors a worldwide pattern where environmental awareness rarely translates into responsible habits. Waste poorly managed at the Macroplaza does not stay there. It travels through hydrological systems until it reaches oceans already saturated with plastic and pollutants. Furthermore, since Monterrey is one of the most industrialized metropolitan areas in Latin America, its air emissions and industrial waste directly contribute to global climate change. The SEOE project ultimately demonstrates that the root of the problem is not technical but cultural. As long as the gap between knowledge and action persists, neither local nor global solutions will ever be truly sufficient.
Our proposal focuses on environmental awareness campaigns, better public sense, and community cleanup activities. The action plan includes observing the Macroplaza, conducting surveys about citizens' behavior, and sharing educational messages. We also want to encourage students and citizens to participate in ecological activities to help keep public spaces clean.
Necessary resources. Okay, so in necessary resources we need of people. Why? Because our project is about service. With the service we get information of what things we can improve to protect the environment of the earth. Okay, so what we need is the people to be responding, answering the service that we send, and that's it. And this is really important, the best part, because it depends of us to protect the earth, to save it, to don't waste water, to don't throw trash, to don't create pollution. That's important.
Collaborators and roles. We are a team of 6 members where we got different roles to done the task more efficiently. Roles. For the coordinator, we have Emiliano Joel Ortega Soto. The designer is René García Cárdenas, survey data Bronoé, Nava Buenrostro. Investigators, Elisa Sael Estrada de la Rosa, Jesus Polino Ortespitia, and me, Pedro Esteban Esquivel Flores. And the collaborators in general are the people.
Expected impact. So in the surveys we did, we expected to people to answer that when they see trash in the floor, they pick it up and they throw it in the trash can. But what we saw, it was that there were a high percentage of people that or don't see the trash, so they don't throw it, or they see the trash and they ignore it. Okay, so the results are these. Alright, in results, we saw that 30% of the people they see the trash, they pick it up and they throw it in a trash can. The other 30%, they don't see the trash. They don't notice about the trash that is in the floor, so they cannot pick it because they don't notice. Okay. The lowest percentage of this survey was 10%, and it was about people that see the trash and they call a person to help them. Yeah, maybe because there is a lot of trash and they need help. This was a 10 percentage of people. And the last percentage was about people that see the trash, they don't pick it up and they don't throw it, they ignore it. So this is really it worries to my team, and it should worry to the world that there is a lot of people that they don't care about this.
This project helps us reflect on how probability and statistics can be related to moral ethics. By analyzing the data, it was observed that the probability of finding people who did not pick up trash was much higher than the probability of finding people who did help. This shows that responsible behavior had a low frequency within the group, and in addition, individual decisions directly influence the statistical results of a community. If most peoples act within indifference, the probability of environmental problems increase. Therefore, promoting values such as responsibility and respect can change these probabilities and create a positive impact on society.
Okay, so now project findings. So let's give a quick review. Our problem is that the inadequate solid waste management in public spaces in Monterrey, specifically at the Macroplaza, people who leave trash outside the bins or ignore litter. So how did we get here? We have a lot of surveys or a lot of direct observations. So what we found about it is that the majority of the population is aware of this problem, but even if they have witnessed it or even do it themselves, only a minority takes action against this issue. Even then, the hypocrisy of some people is evident because some of them claim to support environmental awareness, but they continue with habits that, in the end, they worsen this problematic. Just like the image down here. Well, here I am, since I don't have a camera right now. So this is an example of it. There's a cup outside the Macro Plaza. So, our general conclusion. This project made us reflect on how important it is to care about the environment and be responsible about it. Since what we plan is to prevent that hypocrisy of happening again. Education is important. We understood that our beliefs and values influence the decisions we make. But doing the right thing, it not only helps one person, but everyone.